a rich man's world. I have turned the soul of this beautiful land, but the beauty a rich man's world. I have turned the soul of this beautiful land, but
Welcome back to Consumer Sense Podcast. We're your hosts. I'm Caitlin.
And I'm Morgan. And Caitlin, you haven't been on the podcast in a while. Did you miss us? Because we missed you.
But Morgan, have you heard what's happening in 2 weeks?
No, what's happening?
Oh my gosh, it is Pittsburgh Coffee Week.
I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm excited, and we're here talking about all things latte related.
All
so
right.
Let's kick it off.
Let's jump in. I have a lot to say. I'm a personal coffee lover. Don't know about you.
I do love coffee, but I don't need it every day. Like some people, It's like 7 cups of coffee a day.
That's me.
I'm good with 1 every 3 days.
I'm the complete opposite.
Okay.
I'm coffee every day.
Okay.
Do we want to get us started with our favorite coffee shops?
I think
in
we
Pittsburgh?
should.
Okay.
Let's kick it off.
Yeah. You want to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
So I have to say, one of my favorite places to go is in the Strip District. It's called Allegheny Coffee Company. So good. Their oatmeal latte. Oh my gosh, it's a tongue twister. Amazing. The best latte. It's specially for the fall, but you can get it year round.
That sounds good. I usually keep it classic, though. I always just get, like, vanilla latte.
I do like a vanilla latte. That's
Sometimes, yeah. My personal favorite is Big Dog in Southside. I go there all the time. I just think that they have, like, really good prices and just, like, really good coffee in general. And then another top one for me is Ada Coffee in Shady Side. I've only been there a few times, but every time I go, it is genuinely, like, the best coffee in Pittsburgh. Like, no place has ever compared to Ada.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, you have to.
I really like Churn's coffee, too. It's Southside. That's another favorite of mine. But if you ever need good coffee recommendations, my friend runs an account called PGH Coffee Runs on Instagram. And definitely check it out. She's always posting new locations that she goes to try their coffee. Sometimes she tries their fun specialty item that the barista recommends. So definitely recommend that. And also, if you haven't had enough coffee recommendations from the Instagram and us, I would go check out our website, our new website, wemakesenseforyou.com, and go check out our friend Lauren's blog about the 5 best places to try coffee in Pittsburgh. There's Southside, Downtown, Shady Side, Lawrenceville, Oakland, all the places. So definitely, depending on where you're located, you try it out.
Yeah, that was a good blog, because I feel like I always get, like, stuck in my ways, and I always go to, like, the same 3 coffee shops, but I feel like I need to, like, branch out more.
I think we do. And I think sometimes we like going on coffee walks where we
Yes.
convince ourselves that if we go for a walk, we need a latte.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely more of, like, a latte girly. Like, caramel latte, vanilla latte.
I like an iced coffee with
That's
a little bit
weird.
of flavoring. Or I love cold brew. If a place has cold brew,
We're
I'll always get it.
opposites.
We are.
Yeah, we're not the same. I did want to bring up Brother Andre's, because if you're listening and you're a Duquesne student, they're literally, like, right down the street from us, like, not a far walk at all. And it's not really, like, well known, but they have a 10% student discount. So personally, that makes a big difference for me, because Starbucks on campus is getting to the point where I'm spending, like, $6 on a latte. So any discount I can get, I need it, because, like I said, I do drink coffee every day.
I recommend that with the local places.
Yeah.
You should try and see if they have a student discount, or even a lot of places do loyalty points or reward coupons where if you get a punch card and you order a certain number of coffees, you'll get one free. So I definitely recommend kind of save when you can, because everyone always says the statistic of, like, oh, you spend $5 every day on a coffee, you could buy, like, a car or something like that every day.
I can't listen to that.
I don't
That
listen
makes
to that,
me-
but
girl math is I can spend $5 on a latte here and there, and it means nothing to me in the long run.
we're not finance majors, so that's why we can say that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if someone actually put in front of my eyes how much money I'm wasting on coffee, like, each month, like...
It's not wasting, it's an investment.
Yeah, you're right. I'm investing in my well-being by having a coffee every day. And since it is fall, I did want to bring up, what are our thoughts and opinions on pumpkin spice?
I love pumpkin spice. I love all things pumpkin. Pumpkin latte, pumpkin iced coffee, pumpkin cold foam.
I have to disagree with you.
Of course you disagree.
Of course I disagree. I just think, like, every time I get so excited for pumpkin spice each year because I'm like, oh my gosh, it's fall, it's my favorite season, like, let's kick it off. But then, like, every time I get it, it's always, like, too sweet.
Well, you and your vanilla latte can go sit over there, and I'm going to enjoy my pumpkin spice. You can also ask for it less sweet.
I know, but I'm
like
too scared to ask.
Okay, well, you have to. Maybe I'll make you a pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah, maybe I need to switch it up. Yeah. I also want to try, like, a vanilla latte with, like, pumpkin cold foam. I don't know if that'd be good.
I think I've had that.
Is it good?
Maybe I haven't.
Can't remember.
But I would say it's probably pretty good.
And I know this maybe isn't, like, fall, but, like, brown sugar shaken espresso from Starbucks is so good.
I'd say
it tastes
like
fall.
It's fall.
Yeah. Like
anything brown
lattes.
sugar. Yeah, that's why
it's,
I
like,
think
not really fall, but, like, it kind of is fall.
it's the cozy vibe.
Right.
Curled up on the couch watching a Halloween movie. Something fall.
Yeah. And then one last coffee shop I wanted to bring up would be Latte Lane. It's, like, kind of outside the city, and it's, like, from where I live, it's, like, a 20-minute drive,
It's
which
near
isn't bad.
Oakmont Bakery, if you've heard of that. I know that's a really popular bakery in Pittsburgh.
They have so many good fall drinks on their menu right now, and I have yet to get out there and try them, but, like, when I do, I won't stop talking about it. I love them so much.
Has only been there once.
I can't been there twice.
Exposed.
That's a lie. You've been there once.
I know, and I didn't say it was my favorite.
Well, I didn't say it was my favorite either.
Okay.
I rank it, like, number 3.
Okay.
But, like, it's so good.
It is really good,
Yeah,
though.
it's worth the drive,
It's
100%.
you're gonna have to wait in a line though, and it's a little.
Oh, yeah.
A little, I guess, pop up you could call it. And there's a long line to get
Yeah,
through.
they also have kind of, like, weird hours, so you have to double check that. Because there was one time on the weekend we wanted to go, and it was, like, noon, and we, like, started to get ready to go, and we looked at their hours, and they closed at 11, so... Yeah, I do. Can you imagine if we drove there and they were closed?
And I mean, there would be no line.
Yep, there'd be no
something
line.
would be up.
Yep. That'd be over for us.
Yeah, I did also want to mention, speaking of pumpkin spice, Commonplace Coffee. It's in Southside. I'm sure it's other places. I haven't really looked into this. The Speckled Egg just came to Southside, and that's who they get their coffee from. That pumpkin latte I thought was really good. It wasn't too pumpkin-y or, like, sweet, I guess you could say. So maybe you should try that one.
Me and my roommates want to go there, but we haven't gotten around to it.
Well, we could go for a walk and get ourselves a treat.
Okay, perfect. Very much into sweet treats.
Yes.
Okay, let's get into the actual reason why we're here. Pittsburgh Coffee Week. This is my first time while living in Pittsburgh that I'm, like, hearing about this event. I don't know about you.
I've heard about it in the past.
Yeah.
But I think I only heard about certain days during the week. I didn't hear about the whole build up to the event.
Yeah. I'm super excited I actually, like, caught wind of it this year because I'm definitely, like, looking forward to going to some of the events. Basically, it's, like, in the middle of this month, like, and at the end as well. It's October 15th to the 21st. They have different events each day. And it's just basically, from their website, it just says, it's an annual series of coffee-themed community events organized by different coffee houses, roasters, and different organizations affiliated with the coffee industry. So it's just all these businesses that are, like, I guess, sponsoring these different community events. I think that for most of the events, you do have to, like, pay. Some of the events, like, involve, like, getting tickets ahead of time or, like, going to the actual event and, like, buying coffee. So it's not, like, free, but, like, I don't know, for, like, a cute little community event, like, I'd pay, like, get out there, like, meet more people that, like, you live around, and also, like, try new coffee shops, because I said, like, I don't know, we always get stuck in our ways and go to the same ones, and I think this is a cool thing that Pittsburgh's doing, especially as, like, a big city, making it more, like, community-oriented.
It's definitely really good for the experience, and again, you can always find something there. I know a lot of the places are doing samples of things throughout the week, and just, like, different events in general, that I think you could try something different. I'm sure they also have custom flavors and specialty flavors, so you might have to branch outside of your vanilla latte.
Yeah, I know. And also just, like, meet, like-minded coffee enthusiasts, I think, is a big thing.
Coffee connoisseurs.
I don't know, maybe, yeah. meet new people you could take your coffee walks with.
Yes.
But there are a couple events that, like, for me, I thought were, like, the most interesting. Like, there's so many different events. And And their website is just pghcoffeeweek.com if you just want to like look at the events list. I think they're all super cool and unique, but just a couple ones I wanted to bring up that are like the ones that sparked my interest the most, the ones I'm looking forward to going to. There's one hosted by Field Day. It's called No Menu Monday. And it's basically like when you walk into a coffee shop, literally me, and you don't know what to order. So you're like, oh, okay, I'll just get what I always get, vanilla latte. But this one, they make you fill out like a personality quiz and like what type of coffee you usually like to drink. And you give it to the barista and they look at it and they make you like coffee that they think you'll like most.
I saw that one and I thought that was so cool. I think it's interesting that, you know, when you're, like you said, you're standing there, you don't know what to order, you get stressed, you go to your default order. It's kind of cool that they'll make something custom for you. And I guess if you like it, I wonder if they'll offer that flavoring or something like that again. I don't know if these are just specialty for that specific time, but I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah. What if I took the questionnaire and they say that based on my personality test, I get a vanilla latte?
I was going to say, or what if they say just like a plain black coffee?
Oh my God, I would hate that. That would say I'm like boring.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get plain black coffee though, don't you? Or you get like plain iced coffee?
I like plain iced coffee with like a little sweetener.
Because you're just so sweet. Anyways, the other one that I saw that I thought was like cute, hosted by Maxine's Coffee, and this one's cool to me because they have like live music and different like fall themed beverages, and they have like s'mores, and they have like a campfire outside, and I think that's like really cool, and they have like raffle too as well. I think that one's cool because it's like outside and it's like the s'mores is cute too, because like living in the city, when can I ever make s'mores?
That's true.
Yeah.
I feel like you said, it goes back to the whole community aspect, feeling like you're at home just around other people.
And like a couple other ones, they are doing like coffee like cocktails as well if you are of age and you are 21, which I think is cool because like we're both 21, and like I feel like I order like an espresso martini and I like don't really like it because it's always like too strong. Like the coffee taste is just like too much. So like I'm curious what other coffee beverages they could like have. I don't know. I think that's just like unique, and plus it's like different. Like I don't know, not all these events are like in the morning as well.
I did want to bring up another one too, going back to the week. I will not be in attendance of this, but I know it's probably really popular. There's one called Nightmare on Park Ave, and it's kind of like a spooky haunted night. It kind of brings all the fall vibes together with Halloween being 2 weeks later after it. So basically it's just stories about a schoolhouse near where the cafe is located, and it talks about like a haunted stop. So you have to like go and find out if the stories are true. And they're also hosting a Halloween costume contest and coffee party.
Wait,
so if you dress your best, you may win coffee themed prizes for a top costume.
I love that. Plus it being fall too, like that is so like that's I love like Halloween and fall. Like that sounds awesome.
I feel like it's also something different. I feel like people always talk about a costume party, but mix that with coffee and
literally.
Other theme prizes. Why not?
I know, that's so fun. That might be. Where'd you say that was again?
Park Ave.
Okay, that might be my like number one now.
It's in Bethel Park.
Okay, that's not that bad of a drive.
It's not too far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that one. The last one I'll bring up is hosted by Defer, which is like the only one from the list I was like, oh, okay, like I've been there before. Because I feel like Defer is really popular in the city. Like they have like different locations. Like I know there's one in Southside and downtown that people go to a lot. And which is why like I'm bringing them up specifically. But they just have different like cocktail recipes inspired by like coffee. And they have like a panel of judges like picking them. I don't know. It's just like a lot of people. Like it's just like making like different drinks and having like actual people who know about coffee like try them and say which one is best. And they just have like food that you could like sample and live music. I don't know. I think that's fun because I love watching like cooking shows. So like I feel like watching it live with like coffee is like fun.
Test your skills.
I know. I wish I like signed up. I would not know how to make a a single beverage, but yeah, that's just one I wanted to highlight because I love Defer and I know they operate like a nice business. So.
And definitely one more I wanted to mention, Commonplace Coffee, which I mentioned before. They're closing out the coffee week by having like competitive events. So it's called a latte art throwdown. So they're giving out raffle prizes to winners. There's a small entry fee and only a certain amount of participant spots are available. But definitely check that out if you've ever, I don't know, dabbled in latte art.
No,
if you want to try.
Latte art is so hard.
I can only do a heart.
Oh, I didn't even know you could do that.
I actually used to work as a barista at Starbucks in high school for a year. It was for COVID. So I know how to do simple things.
I worked in a coffee shop for like 3 months. I won't say which one, but
it is one of her favorite ones.
It is one of my favorite ones. But I did not know how to make latte art. I tried and tried for like a week and I couldn't get it down.
So maybe we'll have to enter this together.
Should we? One of my coworkers could
$500 reward.
Yeah. One of my coworkers could make like a swan. Like, he should enter.
That's so cool. You should, because honestly, and they also have,
so cool.
they're talking about like demo machines, and anyone that wants to like learn more about that can also go to this event. They don't have to enter. It's a learning opportunity. It's like a twofold. You either participate or you can learn more. So basically, it just seems like a really fun week. I know in the past for this event, they had some sort of stamp passport kind of system where you could get like a punch card or like stamp through as you went to local coffee shops. I'm not sure if that's still a thing. It hasn't been posted if that is or not, but I do remember in the past seeing at certain coffee shops there were signs that you would take a card or get it punched or something. So I think that's kind of to keep track of.
That's kind of like your tracker of like if you go to all the events. I kind of like that. Okay, well, that's all I wanted to talk about.
That's all I think I have. Maybe you'll see us at some of the events.
Yeah, if you guys want to meet the dream team, we'll be around this week.
We'll definitely be posting on TikTok and Instagram.
If we do go to any events, we'll definitely post.
And we definitely will.
But thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Consumer Sense podcast. And make sure you follow us on Spotify and stay tuned for more episodes in the future. And also be sure to follow us on our social media platforms and check us out on our new website, wemakesenseforyou.com. We are very excited about that.
So excited.
And as always, we are Consumer Sense, where we make sense
for you.
A rich